I want to understand the dynamics of the quarter gone by, because the last quarter, Mr. Chhatwal, was a very peculiar quarter, at least in our book. It started with a lot of promise, which captured the Diwali, the Dussehra and the holiday season, but just when things were looking up, the Omicron virus hit us. So it's been a quarter of, I would say, both good and bad.
You're absolutely right on the quarter being a bit peculiar, but it was still the most positive quarter of the 7 quarters that have gone by for the industry, the tourism industry in general, and hospitality in particular. What we have learned is after the first wave, it took almost 6 months in certain states and in other states, depending on the lockdowns and the restrictions imposed, even up to 9 months for the industry to come back. Then came the devastation of the second wave, which was very, very strong. But the industry started bouncing back in 3 months. And then we were confronted with the third wave or the Omicron as of the 20th of December. But the effect on the cancellations and on the drop in business started subsiding as of 15th of Jan. And I would say it would be fair to estimate that the last 1 week has been positive for the business and the pickup is strong, especially the last 2-3 days. And this week is really critical because of the holiday in the middle of the week, in the week gone by. So I think at the end of this week, we will know more if this trend continues. I personally remain very optimistic that the trend will continue and the bounce back will be faster and the period would be shorter.
I just read out the headline numbers, but if there has been one trend across all the counters, it has been the cleanup of the balance sheet and the reduction in NPAs. So let's first talk about that, Mr. Mistry. How has that been?
See, NPA is just actually a number, a figure. What you need to really look at is the total value of stage 2 and stage 3 loans. And as I said, the total amount of stage 2 and stage 3 loans has actually declined because some of the stage 2 loans have moved into stage 3. There have not been too many additions to from stage 1 to stage 2 loans because the quarter has been good. The economic recovery has been very strong. Collection efficiency has gone up from, I think it was 98.3% last quarter. This quarter, the average is 98.9%. So collection efficiency is better. Therefore, logically, over a period of time, it will result in the stress in the real estate sector, in the construction finance book, getting lesser and lesser with the passage of time. Now, non-performing loan is an accounting number, 90 days outstanding. So that number can go up a little bit, can come down a little bit. But the important thing is to ensure that these are adequately provided. We actually carry a provision which is higher than what is required by regulation. Our total provision that we carry in the balance sheet now stands at 13,196 crores. And if we were to make a provision strictly in accordance with what RBI mandates in terms of period of default, then the provision that we will need to carry would have been 7,450 crores. So we have adequate provisioning, and hopefully with the passage of time, we will see further reduction in stage 2 and stage 3 loans, and that would mean that there would be more ease or more reduction in the level of provisioning going forward.
Can I then assume that the capex plan that for FY23 as well will be robust? Can you tell us what you've planned?
The capex plan, as you know, we have notified also, would be we have currently around 800 to 1,000 crore rupees is the capex which is being spent in our existing geographical area. This now with the new geographical area, we will be adding another 1,000 to 1,200 crore rupees every year. So on an average, 1,500 to 2,000 crore rupees will be the capex in city gas distribution, and it will keep getting ramped up as we start growing the infrastructure in those geographical areas.